Today's Toy Spot, we are having a look at the Hasbro Captain America Civil War, the Miniverse Iron Man versus Black Widow. Somehow through the process of getting these two figures out, it looks like you can kind of make Iron Man a little bit bigger, not quite to the level of Hulkbuster, but it looks like he does have a torso piece that can be added to the figure. In no way whatsoever is Spot saying that these figures are good. Giving the title banner of Miniverse kind of is Hasbro's attempt at giving us small, cheap, insignificant little figure. These figures aren't very good at all, but I want to pick it up, give it a college try, and see what these figures look like out of packaging. The back of the packaging, a very brief read-up, and a very ridiculous looking picture of Iron Man. Tech and tactics dominate when Iron Man and Black Widow charge into battle. To check out more of this kind of stuff, you can go to www.hasbro.com/The Avengers, or actually it just says Avengers. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. I'm sure we're going to be blown away by this line of figures. But when we come back, we're going to get a better look at the Miniverse of Iron Man and Black Widow. There's more heading away, guys. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Try as Spot might, I can't get Black Widow's stand, so we'll just have... Well, we'll have a look at her in a second. Let's first have a look at Iron Man. Well, I mean, let's face facts. The line is not the greatest. I mean, these are small, very small. Detailed, yes, I'll give it that. But really, there's not much to be said for this line as a whole. Without going into any sort of rant, if Hasbro had only simply... given us these figures, they could have called it Pocket Marvel. That could be in the same vein as like a Johnny Quest or something like that, where they were small. You had play sets. The play sets opened up, and you had little Spider-Mans, Iron Mans, and stuff like that you can put inside. I mean, they have peg holes on the undersides of their feet. If you did that, and there's a continuation to that, and they had released 3 3/4-inch posable figures, I wouldn't have so much of an issue. But when this is the sole line that you're releasing for your potentially your flagship movie that's coming out, well, I guess it might be out by the time Spot gets this review up. If this is the flagship title movie that everybody is banking on, that has all the heroes and stuff battling it out, and this is the line that you release that ties into that, it's disappointing, I must say. Sure, there is posability to be said for the head. It's on a ball joint. But the arms are just simply relegated to swivels. The legs are also relegated to swivels. I feel like the trend started with Guardians of the Galaxy, where Spot had actually gone into a toy store, looking up and down the aisles, and I found Guardians of the Galaxy figures, and I'm thinking, okay, okay. Is there anything else? Which is my first thought. And then they had like those Titan large size figures that really I don't think anybody bought. I don't know. I just don't know Hasbro's logic why they would release these. Kids, sure, I'm sure would get into it. I mean, you could carry them around in your pocket. I understand that, but I don't know. I just feel like they should have done a lot more than just giving us these. On a plus side, Spider-Man, Iron Man's eyes are painted in blue. His reactor, his reactor core there, the chest area there is painted in silver. Okay, I get that. And then the sides are painted in gold. So at least they didn't skimp that. It's not just all one red Iron Man, but they really could have done a lot more with it. So yes, rotation in the arms. Let's add a little something extra to the arms. They give you these, which are big giant cannons. That's what I can gather these would be. They're just big giant cannons that you attach to his arms. And you have something that looks like that. Let's see if I actually might have put them on the wrong way. There we go. So you get these. Okay, you get these. You also get a top larger Iron Man torso, which I don't think even Tony, as ridiculous as he might get with the different designed armors, I don't think he would build an armor where he just had one giant torso and these little tiny legs. He'd never be able to walk around. The sculpt is good. No paint. No paint. It's just all that red color. Some silver would be nice. Some color in his eyes would be nice, but nothing, they give nothing to this figure. So there's Iron Man in a nutshell. Put Iron Man right there. I don't even know if he's going to be able to stand with all this extra stuff that he's got on him. Maybe he won't. Will he? No, he won't. Okay, we'll just put him there. Let's have a look at Black Widow. Some would say got off much better than Iron Man because at least she's got some flesh color going in there. Her eyes are just solid black. She almost looks creepy. She's just got these solid black eyes. Her lipstick at least been painted in. Her eyebrows are painted in. Her hair has been painted in. The rest of his body is just all black except for the belt buckle there. She's pre-posed, and sadly, peg holes on the undersides of her feet. Hasbro couldn't even give us display stands. So because she is pre-posed, I can't really quite get her to stand properly. So unfortunately, she is going to topple over. Posability on Black Widow is basically the same as Iron Man. There's not much different there. Head is on a ball joint. Shoulders don't hinge, they only rotate. And rotation in the legs. Come on, Hasbro. Come on. Again, reiterating, Civil War. This is your big one. This is the big movie that people are going to go check out. It's going to reach $1 billion. And this is the figure line that you attach to it. For shame. The funny thing is, though, in months' time, when maybe the movie is coming out on Blu-ray, lo and behold, toy stores will just start circulating these larger figures. I don't know why, but really, drop the ball. Today's Toy Spot, we were looking at the Miniverse. Good old Miniverse. We're looking at the Civil War Miniverse of Iron Man and Black Widow. I don't even know if I have to say, would I recommend these? I'll leave it to you to decide. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more Toy Spots heading your way. Thanks for watching. See you next time.